Well, the president left El Paso, but the border crisis remains there. The city's still under a state of emergency after nearly 170,000 migrant encounters in just the last 3 months. NewsNation border correspondent Allie Bradley is there live. Allie, the city truly has been at the epicenter of this immigration debate.
Yeah, Nicole, you're exactly right. And it's still raging down here in the El Paso area, where you can see hundreds of migrants remain on the streets out here. This, as a bipartisan group of 8 senators, are here in the city of El Paso, just wrapping up one of their tours to a migrant facility that was opened by the city of El Paso, a temporary facility. But when they showed up here in town, Nicole, it's pretty clean. And that's the same thing that happened when President Biden showed up. They were welcomed to a very clean and orderly El Paso.
It's being called a crisis of epic proportions, one that is impacting thousands of people seeking a better life.
I want to help my family in Venezuela. Their economic situation is not a good one. Since we are all brothers, we want to help our family. I also have children and want to help them as well.
While Border Patrol agents warn it's also threatening our national security.
We have a problem. Agents are frustrated.
The El Paso sector has had more than 168,000 encounters since this fiscal year began October 1st, according to DHS sources. But while President Biden visited some of the facilities in El Paso, some Border Patrol agents are saying the clean sweeps that happen prior to lawmakers visiting border communities prevents them from actually seeing the magnitude of the problem.
If you continue cleaning it up, continue the dog and pony show, we're not going to get nowhere in this administration. We're not going to get nowhere with fixing the problem.
This is what it looked like in December. The city started conducting roving patrols to help get people off the streets and into shelters. Border Patrol also ramped up foot patrols across the city, checking for identification and gang tattoos, arresting those with criminal records.
The other individuals that have just crossed illegally, that have not been detained, have not been vetted, we have absolutely zero clue as to what any criminal background they may have had in the United States, what criminal crimes they may have committed. That's one of the major problems, I think.
So by the time President Biden arrived Sunday and a bipartisan group of senators touring the area today, things were immaculate here in El Paso. This, as a processing center, is now only at 25% capacity. All the while, undocumented individuals work to keep their own space clean while they wait for a bus ticket, another leg of the journey where they will encounter several checkpoints and face deportation.
I just got here a week ago, and they are not giving us the documents we need to travel up north. We can run the risk of paying someone to get on a truck, but then we could get stopped and removed because we don't have our papers. We need that for our family.
Okay, so what is happening with these migrants? Obviously, a lot of them were removed because this is not the scene that was playing out over the last few days. So what I'm told by Border Patrol is that a lot of them will either be removed under Title 42. They were either transferred to another facility that had space, or some of these shelters did have some space open up as well. So that's why a lot of these people have been removed from the streets here in El Paso, at least what I'm told. Now, when it comes to those ID checks that you were seeing, the police tell me that they do ask these people. This is a voluntary process. They don't have to show their ID and they don't have to show them their tattoos, but they tell me the people that they've asked have complied. I was present while 2 people were arrested, but the police officers here wouldn't give me the details of those arrests, Nicole.
Yeah, that city's certainly being overwhelmed. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.